Excellent, excellent, excellent. So then we will get this. Because I ran this like quote unquote offline. I like recorded it, and I recorded it on OBS on the same way I would. Um, so now I can like even if we watch it back, I can place the chat in the same place it would have been. So that's my little pro tip. Just going to adjust it a little bit there to there. Stretch that, thin that, and then transition it, and we should be good to go. Okay. Send your own private switch. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, without further ado, I need to mute my TV because I can still hear Final Fantasy. Okay. So this was my first proper finished run on a GameCube emulator. You guys you've seen me run PlayStation emulator so far, which has the cutscenes, right? Including but not limited to
freeze.
Like that shit. Remember that shit? Who are you? What are you doing here? Well, the GameCube emulated version, you can skip cutscenes. Now, the difference, I'll explain this before I press play. The difference with the cutscene skip is that the game will skip the cutscene, but it will still count the time. So if in real time, I finished this run in 52 minutes in real time, but it's actually an hour and 13 in the in-game time because we skip the cutscenes and the game still adds them up at the end. So when you skip the kendo cutscene and you come outside, it should be, you would think, oh, I'm there in like 20 seconds, but it adds it all up and makes it like 45 or something, whatever. It does that. Two-Face having fun with the sound effects there. Yeah, that's going to be... You can add in the cutscene that we're going to skip, the freeze. Who are you? What are you doing here? So if I go to studio mode and then just put this on this like this, and then and then go to interact, then we can press play. This is like a reset into the run, just so you know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You should be able to hear it. You fucked up. There's a good point, good timing for that as well, dude, because of the reset. So already, the first thing I can tell you is that running this on GameCube, it's so much. The steering is better. She handles better. It's lots better. So we skip that, and the time adds up on top of it. As I said, so instead of you thinking, oh, we're at like 20 seconds here, the game still puts you at like 45 seconds, 50 seconds. Can you still hear the run, like hear the game okay? I'll have to check, if not, I'll restart it. Yeah, you can when I don't talk, good. Yeah, so Claire like basically handles a lot better on the GameCube version. Like the steering is way nicer. Sending failed. Okay. Oh, I tried to send send Zach a picture message and it didn't work. Okay. Right, so far so good. This is all regular. I had a 3-shot slow Misty. And some of the attempts for this I did the quick shots, but some I didn't. I also found out that my PlayStation emulator that I was running was causing me time bleed and slowdown. So I was generally just losing time on that emulator, like full stop to begin with. That sucked. Wasn't much I could do about it though, but all I did was I replaced the emulator, got a different one, and I ran it again and saved 2 minutes instead of like 4 seconds like I was saving before. So that was like, whoa, okay, much better. And yeah, on the GameCube version, which is what we're watching now, GameCube emulated version, as I said, it's graphically a little bit smoother. It runs a lot smoother. It just feels like it does. This is the second ever GameCube run that I did because the first one was a 11356. Yeah, and so this is a 11333, I think that this one is that we're watching. And the problem with that one is it had audio issues for doors, and they were laggy, and it was like there was like some issues there. So I had to change the version of the emulator I was using, and then it was fine. It was like I was using 5 point something. I needed 4.0, which was the best compatible version. That's the Dolphin, so I was using that. So the sound effect that you're on about is from Uncle Roger, the YouTuber. You know, the Chinese guy, Uncle Roger, that guy. It's from that. Um, it was Cinders and RC that wanted that sound effect. It's a cool one. I like that. You've been playing Soul Calibur 2, even though it was laggy as fuck. The game is telling me it's fine, but yeah, it's just because it's old netcode, dude. So here, as usual, we can always skip this cutscene on any version. Up and left. See how I normally get hit by Larry there? Like how I was getting hit the other day? Like on GameCube, for some reason, it was just way cleaner. Went straight through him. Every time. He hit me once out of like 20 attempts. Things like this corridor, if you watch these turns, here and here, way smoother on GameCube. Way smoother. You like tap and hold left, tap and hold right, and she fucking bends round the corners like a rally car. Yeah, it will do, dude. It's because they like basically put. I don't know how old Soul Calibur 2's netcode is from when that was put out, so it might be like older than 5 or something. I can't even remember when it came out, kind of thing. You'd have to look it up. I lost the run here a couple of times, a couple of good ones, because I did this, not this statue, but the second one on the way back. I didn't push it out enough and got it stuck. That happens if you don't push it enough. So in real time, I was timing this on my phone. I was at like 4 minutes 30 here, and I was getting what I called sub 5 stars room because I was getting all of this room done and leaving it at 4:59, like consistently. Like it was always around 5 or 5:02, and on the good ones it was 4:58 kind of thing. If I didn't get memed on by the text. This was a nice one apparently, so it's funny because when you do a run and then you upload it and then you kind of forget about it, and they in your memory they all blend in quite a lot. So it's like, fuck, which run was this? So that's why I like to watch my PB sometimes and be like, right, what mistakes did I make? What bits can I, obviously improve? What bits did I do well? They're here. See, I made sure this was one after I had where I got it stuck on that middle platform, so I pushed it out enough this time. Make online edition for PS5. Yeah, I know, right? That'd be pretty cool. See, and I also started using, for these emulator runs, I've started using the No Board extension, which is the keyboard display. It's mainly for keyboard. I customized this one to make it kind of look retro, and I customized the keys and stuff to make them with arrows and I had to Google like a triangle emote, a square emote and stuff. And a circle emote. Obviously X is just the letter X, but I'd had a couple of runs where I got grabbed by the hands, so I was taking no chances here. Because you can, if you're good, you can fully swing around the corner and just boot it. But if you don't turn at the right time, you're late and you get grabbed. It's worth 1 second to stop and turn rather than losing 5 seconds or 10 seconds getting grabbed there. So as normal, we dodge Larry, no problems. Shit, is my cursor on screen? Hopefully not, sorry. Okay, did I do quick inventory? It was alright. Went wide on the door though, shame. It's good for me as well as on learning because I can learn on my inputs and make sure I did everything right, or see if I fucked up or whatever. And it's cool for other people because if they watch this, they can be like, oh, okay, that's how it's done. So yeah, this is GameCube. Oh, I fucking scuffed it there. GameCube emulator, but ran on obviously on a PC on a keyboard. Battery low. Is my phone not on charge? Oh shit! Sorry, I'm breathing into the mic. My bad. Sorry, I was just going to plug my phone in. I plugged it in on the PlayStation and I hadn't quite pushed the USB in enough, so it wasn't charging. But yeah, so we got the crank out there. Pretty good lines so far. Again, taking this corridor way better than the PlayStation emulator version, which you can see me run on any of the previous VODs and whatever. You know, for those of you like Two-Face, you've been here, you've seen it, so you'll be able to see some of the bits that like, oh, you fucked that up quite a lot on PlayStation, but on the GameCube one you did it well. And there are some things that mostly dodges, like the red corridor, the really hard one. I took an easy way out on this, and I think I used a grenade and just bombed Misty, and I still got grabbed and then legged it out. But on my very first, the one with the dodgy audio, and I've got that on YouTube. I can clip it and show you. I just went YOLO and I just tried the S bend and just held W the whole way and just ran for it, and I fucking made it. And I was like, oh my god, like that corridor is the key to the run. Like that is key to not losing the run, is the red hole. And I'll point it out when we get there on this one, and I'll show you the differences. This was safety memes because I'd been running for like 12 hours of resets and stuff. Like I grinded this all through the night the other night, and then all through the next day as well, until I got it. It was Leon. That was the cutscene where it's like, Claire, Leon, you made it. And then she's like, have you seen a little girl around here? And he's like, yeah, you just missed her. It's that cutscene, but obviously we can skip them. So it's just like, phew. Nah, you can't kill him. Same as Kendo at the start. You can't shoot him either. Like, it's a shame, but... So I'm pre-turning here because I know this section quite well. This is one of my better sections of the game, actually. Maybe not in this run, but usually, I mean. The hardest part in the run, or the part that I was on about, the red hall, is after the first cherry segment. But like, so here's a good example of the GameCube steering, because, and I put my controls on D-pad, not on analog stick. Like I get round here and then straight round. I junction them to the D-pad. I haven't junctioned analog stick, but compared to the PlayStation, like I said, Claire's turning is way better. Like if you hold forward and then like hold right and forward to do like a right turn like that, she just turns. On the PlayStation, it's like you have to stop, turn, and then go forward because she just goes wide otherwise. It's really awkward. So like I think let's see how I take this Misty dodge on the way back. I can't remember how YOLO I did this one. Oh, I got bitten by him, okay. I tried to S-bend it there and I went too early. So we can see that by the tapes, and I can see by my inputs. That was my fault, I was too early. Nah, no, I haven't, no. The other thing I noticed is that on GameCube version, the like reverse Hadouken trick for this menu doesn't seem to work as well as it does on PlayStation or on like PC. Yo, RC, what up, man? Welcome, welcome. You join us in the middle. We're watching my GameCube emulator PB, 1 hour and 13. But it's actually shorter in real time because you can skip the cutscenes, but it adds the cutscenes into the timer. So you can just get going and it just adds it all up for you later. So we're about 20 minutes in. I know, man. I know you're good. I know it's all good. I know you're busy tonight. I hope you're doing good anyway. Looking forward to it. I know you were pretty hyped the other day about watching it. I'll just watch the 15-second highlights tomorrow morning when I find out that the one dude banged out the other dude in 10 seconds. So not only does it run better, but it looks a little bit better, like more anti-aliasing, the less jagged edges on the GameCube version. It's probably the nicest looking version. It's definitely the most fun to run. PC, you get door skip, but you have to deal with cutscene skip. You can't have cutscene skip, but you get door skip. I think I'm more willing to put up with doors than cutscenes, actually. I fucked up there. So like you can skip that, boom, instantly down the ladder. The game adds up the cutscene for you, the timing, so you don't have to worry about it. You just crack on. So yeah. Yeah, he's still in the early stages of like learning the peripheral, training wheels. He's expecting to be at his max level already, and it's not happening, and he's pissed. And it like just needs to stick with the grind of learning the new device, like we had to for Stick. Like literally Two-Face. Once you get good on Mixbox, you'd be fucking shit at it. Nice dodge there. We took the twinge, the right twinge. When you get 6 steps down by the paper, you twinge right. You'll see it in my inputs, and then dodge that liquor. None of these strats, none of this run would be possible without Rue. By the way, big shout outs to Rue, who I learned this whole run from his tutorial. Amazing runner, amazing guy. Really nice tutorial as well, informative. We watched it on stream and it helped me learn this whole game. So yeah, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know how to do any of this. So yeah, big props. We got the next gem, we're off skis. Scuff the wall a little bit, it's fine. Again, with the GameCube steering, much better lines. Now we're going for the evidence room, which is always fun in any run, but this was a clean one, I think. So I skate out here, give it a second to dodge her, and then she gets a late lunge. If you go too early, she'll Conor McGregor you and just 180 and just spin and grab you. You get fucked by her otherwise. So you wait a second and then dart off. I think on the PlayStation version you have to wait a little bit longer because you have to wait for the guy to come out on the left, the top left guy. But I just waited for these 3 to like look at me and edge right, and then when I saw the spacing, then I went for it. Oh, little menu memes. It's fine. So I still got my like PlayStation control display, even though we're playing GameCube. I customized it so that the controls worked exactly the way I wanted from the PlayStation version. So on this, by default, triangle is inventory. I'm used to start being inventory in this game, so I put it to start, and triangle is my cutscene skip. That's my start button. So you'll see those that are switched. No worries, RC. Thanks for joining us, man. Let me give you a little gift before you go. Okay, I don't know how to do it. Fuck. There you go. Right, take it easy, RC. You now have a sword as well, so when you come back, you're armed with weaponry. You have a good night, sir. GG's, thanks for joining us. Film Xbox, it is good on Tekken, dude. It is. Like, just go and watch that Main Man video again. That one where he showed his girlfriend doing fucking Raging Storms and whatever, and she's never played Tekken before. So I got a bit better at doing that room. We got out of there pretty smooth. This menuing, again, because I can't do the reverse Hadouken method, it just doesn't work for me very well on GameCube. Even though that's the version I learned it for, but I found that it worked better on PlayStation. I got the camera skip there. So that menu was bad, but we get to skip the bomb cutscene and then bolt down that corridor. And then here we get another cutscene skip. Boom. It's so much more pleasant to run once you know it. Well, being able to skip cutscenes once you know it, like, because I liked having them originally as like knowing where I was in the run, and like little break sections almost. Like, okay, I've got a 2-minute cutscene with irons, I can kind of chill for a sec. But now it's like, yeah, all right, I know where I'm going, get out of the way. So we got the light switch pretty well there. You have to like run in the door and grab it like on the side, so you can kind of you can get the light switch and the cutscene really fast. I've started picking that fast up because up until Wednesday or whenever it was that I did this, whenever it was, Tuesday or Wednesday, up until then I didn't even know that existed. Fucking meme there for the hitbox on the door. That sucks. Doing half circle feels like shit. It's easy. Just literally left, down, right, like ASD. Just ba 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 in order, like 1, 2, 3, like a tilde. Like if you were doing 4-3, but it's like 4-3-1. You know, like ba 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 ba. Like you got to just do left, down, right, left, down, right. And if you do it like literally one after the other, but you'll smash it. Honestly, it's that easy. Yo, Cinders, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. You join us getting to about nearly halfway of the run, I guess. Kind of nearly halfway. So this is the game, as I've already explained a couple of times, this is the GameCube emulated version, which usually I used to run PlayStation, but this is GameCube where we get to skip cutscenes. And it looks a little bit graphically nicer, it runs nicer, handles nicer, and Claire's steering is a lot nicer. So that's pretty much all you've missed. You've already seen the early parts of the game, so it's not really an issue. Like, you've seen them before, I mean, you've seen me do resets enough, so you haven't really missed anything at all. Did I get bit by this dog? I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, so like 3 or 4 runs before that, I was getting good consistency with walking a step and then running and like edging to the side and dodging him. Didn't work that time, unfortunately. It was okay. So we're after our first Sherry segment. Yeah, DOA's timing's a bit different. I can't reference it on that because I've only ever played DOA on a pad. So I haven't even played that. I haven't really even played it on stick, so I can't tell you the difference, you know? Like on Tekken, I can talk to you about that on both devices because I've played it on both and I still play on both. But on DOA or with other games, I can't vouch for those, so I don't know. We nearly had the Space Raider dog, but we got through there. That was all right. Most of these Sherry segments I had during this grind were actually all right. I think we get one leg drop on the way back here, and that's it. She was pretty good. The cockroach tunnel fucked me though. Two-Face, you're gonna laugh. I nearly reset and die in the cockroach tunnel. But you know how normally like we've had clean cockroach tunnels like 2 or 3 times. I fucking literally I nearly die in this one. It's gonna be funny. I nearly killed this run. Like I nearly lost it twice. So it's quite humorous. 12 frame throws. Oh Jesus. You remember, yeah. Well, this run you haven't seen before because it wasn't done live. So this one, this one is you'll laugh at this because she gets fucking mullered, and I literally paused the game and I'm like, am I dead? Like, and I just ran another couple. Pardon me, I ran another couple of steps and managed to get in the gate at the end, and I thought it was over, dude. I literally thought it was over. Yep, you fucked up. Exactly. I need to do it. I need to change my chat settings. Them commands don't show in the on-screen chat, so people can't see when you did them. Yeah. Yes. I can't remember where that is. Hide commands. There we go. Done.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
If Cinders is still here, she would have laughed at that. Purely because she always says that she has that stuck in her head now because of the amount of resets. So we had the liquor dodge there. That was pretty good. You run out to the corner, then walk a couple of steps, and then it should make him jump at you like that. That guy doesn't usually grab me. And I try and take the easy way to not get grabbed, but hey ho, I lost time there. That means I can do that better next time. I don't usually get grabbed by him, but never mind. So I wait for the camera switch dodge here. I don't do the YOLO through the gap. You can go through the middle of them if you're ballsy and you know the pattern, but I am neither. So I need to see some of these again myself, because I can't remember half of them. Like I put loads in and I can't remember the ones that we've got. Oh, yeah. Nice. That one doesn't like to work. If it does, it's really slow. Savage. I didn't hear that one play anyway. Maybe it did play for you, but I did. All my other alerts, like sound effects, all play for me. Maybe you heard it, but I didn't. I'm playing Samurai Showdown with my buddies. Why haven't I picked Mina, the character I don't know? I don't know any of those characters. So that was 2-3-1. I take the easy way out there again. I kill the liquor. Because this is the most stressful room in the run for me when the liquor's alive. I had the hitbox meme on the cog, that's fine. I was at the wrong angle to pick it up. So I can do that room a lot faster next time. Good to know. Nice, dude. Okay, this is the red hall. This is where it all ends normally. So, okay, this time I took the easy approach to kill her so she doesn't bite me, and then just try and dodge this guy. I think this guy grabs me. Yeah. Scuffed the wall too much, that sucked. So, as I said, on the very first, I'll have to clip it and upload it or show you again or whatever. But I've got, the very first one I did, I just YOLO'd that whole corridor, and I got it. And I was like, you motherfucker, and I haven't been able to replicate it since. It was like just an absolute YOLO. But it's fine, we're not, as long as we're still fine, as in health-wise, here, then we're okay. The problem that you have is if you get to G Mutanto, and one of his babies lands on you and puts you in danger, you're fucked. The run's dead. Because you haven't got a heal for like 10 minutes. You use like your heals just before that liquor just now, or just after that liquor, and this whole section now is potentially like Mimi, really, because you've got liquors now on the way back. So like here, so you walk a few, then run, and it should kind of confuse him. Does he jump? No, he's slow. Okay. Okay, now we got the library. Skip that cutscene. That's a nice little 30 seconds. In the air, and Mina jumps. Wasn't sure if it hit in time before he blocked. Yeah. Damn. Sounds interesting. So I tried to get this liquor to jump. This one never jumps for me. He always fucking hits me. He's a bastard. There's also a chance that him hitting you there, if he puts you in caution, it makes this whole room really fucking slow, and your turning speed is whack when you're in caution with Claire. It's like half of what it is. So it just generally slows you down for everything. Luckily, this is a nice clock tower compared to the remake. There's not really any sticky corners. Skip that cutscene. It puts me in a weird little, like with the cutscene skip, your positioning is a little bit different than what it would be on the PlayStation for some reason. I don't know why. It just starts you with different frames, I guess. But it's all good. We're out of there, and I'm still in fine at this point. This liquor is easy to dodge. You just go like out and then around him like that on the inside. And again, you just go around the back of him and confuse him. It's pretty consistent, that one. So again, being here and not in caution is like great for me, especially being crap at this game. How did we do on this library? Let's see. Oh, not bad. Did I get round the corner before the cutscene? Kind of, yeah. Wasn't too shabby. So here, like that whole section there, I never make that anywhere near as clean on the PlayStation. Like I got in and picked up that tablet so fast, I never usually can do that cleanly on PlayStation version. This just is so smoother. Hits the ground with the toes. Mina jumps on his feet, activating death move. Oh no. So now I got that licker to jump. That's a hard one to get to jump. I can't tell you how to do it. I literally just stutter step a little bit, walk for a step or two, sprint again, hope for the best. And I was just lucky that he jumped on this particular run. Straight through here. Now we're going to be heading back to Irons' room, obviously. No, you're cool, man. You're cool. Got the camera skip there as well. Good. Like, that's a minute time save, that little camera skip. Again, I can't do this puzzle as quickly without the reverse Hadouken method, so I think I fucked up this menuing. It's okay. Yeah, slow. I'm really wide there. I didn't mean to turn that wide. See, again, here we get some nice cutscene skips, because GameCube version. I'm definitely going to run this one more. Like, this one's probably the most fun to run out of the ones that I've tried. Too wide there, very wide. Come on, Carl, sort your lines out. This was a nicer line, though. Yeah, excellent. Again, another cutscene skip. Very handy. It just adds up the time later, so it's no biggie. It's like we get rid of the cutscene now, and then it just comes back on your timer at the end of the game. No fuss, no muss. Okay, pick up the rounds. I think I did this quite slowly here. Right, it was alright. Okay. You know when kings drop down on the floor hitting your legs? What, like their elbow drop, or...? Okay, so 5 shots. 5 acid shots should be enough to just absolutely wreck him. I didn't even fire them high, and he had no babies here. I don't know if that was glitched or something, but I was like, I'll take it. We are out of here. Like, I knew here this was the run, because I sometimes take damage and I lose the run there if I get put into danger. But in this instance, we were flying. I don't know if that was a glitch or what, but I did not see one of the babies spawn. So I just hammered my grenades at him and went for it. Wide lines, I can do that cleaner. Okay. I need to learn them S-bends. Down 3+4. Like a... Oh, it's down back 4, the drop kick. Cutscene skip. Cutscene skip. Leon, we're leaving. Cutscene skip. So handy. That's like 5 minutes there, just fucking in this section. Sherry seems to... I'm not sure if she keeps up better. I feel like she keeps up better on PlayStation because the turning is harder, so your lines are worse. But on GameCube, you can fly around a bit better, or GameCube version, you can fly around a bit better, and I feel like you can lose Sherry a bit more, actually. But for the most part, I think she was okay for these. Like in this run, I wouldn't have taken it if she was terrible, so... Like, if she'd have sat down on me or something, I would have reset, so... Drops down with both of his legs. Yeah, I think that's his drop kick, down back 4. Have to low parry it. Cutscene skip. I keep being worried that it's lagging or that it's froze when it's a cutscene skip. I'm telling myself it's a cutscene skip. That's what Mina does. Oh, okay. Similar move, I get you. So, Sherry segment number 2. I'm pretty, like... I remember being pretty chill at this point, thinking, okay, we're at least getting somewhere. So pre-turn there, fly straight to this little vent. Easy. Okay, Two-Face, watch this corridor. We've had clean cockroach corridors before, right? Watch this. This is the opposite. I thought, okay, this is going well. Okay, I'm gonna make this. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I'm okay. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm dead. And I get through the door. We lost fucking 6 minutes, but we're not dead. I literally said out loud, "I'm dead, dude," while I was doing that. I know it's so random as well. It's as you know, it's completely random. It just it is what it is. Of course, you're on a run and that happens. The trash runs when you're like whatever, you get the clean tunnel, or if you're running the wrong emulator, you get a clean tunnel. Maybe that's what. Maybe the shit emulator that was losing me time. Maybe that was the key to getting no bugs. That room, I can't do that room on PlayStation. Flew through it on GameCube. The steering, she handles more like a Quattro and less like a bus. It's great. Claire on GameCube is like this. Boom. Big spiders. Just take that line. I've never ever on any platform been even scuffed in that room once. So you can just kind of take it quite tight-ish. Just don't take the piss. Sometimes he jizzes on you. I was worried there he was going to jizz on me, but I was like, don't you fucking dare. And then I got through. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Annette. Skipped. I don't even know many people that play Sam Show, mate, to be honest. Excellent. Cutscene skip. Here we go. I was late. Then I was like, what the fuck? God, I'm not used to skipping that cutscene. So I'm used to picking up the herbs. I don't need it, but I just took it because I was like, it's my muscle memory. I always pick up a heal there because I'm usually fucked. So like, I'm not used to being in good health here and like being fine. Pick up the ammo as normal. Out through the door. Slow, but faster than usual. I'll take it. I can still do all this so much better. You can do it better by not picking any of that up, but... Okay, so this is a good one. I think I got a fast croc kill here. Or what I think is one of my fastest ones, anyway. You only know 4 people. Oh, shit. Wow. And no graphical glitches on this emulator or on GameCube compared to my PlayStation version, so this was nice. No teleports. So wait for the 3 head swings and then press the button on the 3rd. Bow. It should. It didn't work as well as it usually does, but there you go. Bang. Instantly picked up and shot. I usually wait for that shot, but I went a bit earlier than normal this time and it paid off. Because I'm scared they won't work otherwise. But we got it. It's fine. Now onto the dumping area where Sherry is. I think I avoided memes along here for the most part. Combine that. Where's my drink? Oh, there. Okay. Misplaced it for a second. So, like, this was probably the best one of these rooms that I've had, because Sherry actually played ball. She didn't get stuck anywhere and didn't fuck me about. Oh, see there, she nearly turned around, and then she, like, readjusted and came back to me. Like, if she hadn't adjusted and come back to me, she would have sat down and I would have lost her there. And I'd have to run back to pick her back up. Pardon me, I've had it happen before. So, as long as Claire's out of their way, if Sherry is near the zombies, all they'll do is throw up. So as long as you're sprinting at full speed, you'll always be fine, and she'll pretty much always be fine too. That was the emulator and my PC shitting a brick when I was playing. My PC literally went duh, and then carried on running for like normally for like a couple of frames. She got like jabbed by the spider there just as I was climbing. No, she's actually still in fine after all those cockroach bites, believe it or not. Like, instead of being in caution or being low, she's actually still at full health now. Surprisingly. And if she... The weird thing as well, the thing with the cockroaches is, like, Sherry in that segment, she has a first aid spray. She can fully heal, right? But if they pretty much... If they individually bite her and you get like a bit of a rest in between, you don't really take damage. And if you get more than 5 all at once, they flat out just kill her. It's like there's no like going into caution and then danger. It's like the screen goes white, she falls to the ground, and it says you died. Boom. Auto aim also seems to like stick a bit better on GameCube version. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm used to the memes. But if you aim at that guy too early, before you get to the end of that corridor, you actually end up aiming the other guy. Like the wrong guy. So here I tried to sneak in front of him like that to make him throw up. Because then I tried to do it here as well, but it didn't work. But if you like wait and then dash, he will change his attack to vomit because Sherry's in front of him. So that's like what you can... Optimally, you get them both to throw up there and then you're cool. I like fucked up, but you know, whatever. So I started getting this room a lot better than normal as well. One of the runs I did the other day, I did it like my absolute best. I flew over there and grabbed the first ammo straight away, and I was like, this is an instant gold. I will never beat this, and I never have. No, I haven't seen the Balrog documentary yet. I've got it on my watch later list. I'm still like on a backlog before I get to it, so bear with. I did see the Core A gaming one though about backdash. Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Don't worry. I'll get to it. So we pick up the key and the ammo here. Good runners won't pick up that ammo, but I'm trash, so I pick up the ammo. It wastes a lot of time. But... So the last couple of runs I did on stream, I had a bad fight here with Train Birkin, but this one was really good. The only thing I fucked up is I think I already combined the ammo. You're supposed to do this menu and or combine the ammo when you're using the key, but I did it earlier, so I kind of did it wrong, but I'll know for next time. I was kind of like, not like panicking, but like a little bit nervous because I was like, oh, I'm actually getting to labs, fuck. You know what it's like. Or I didn't do it there, I didn't do it and I did it late, there we go. I didn't even do it earlier, I did it too late. Damn. The weird name change, yeah. We spoke about that before, didn't we? I'll talk about that again in a sec. Right. Is it 7 shots? Then he transforms, and you wait, otherwise he's invincible. Then the last one, boom. That was like one of the best ones I've had in a while. You can do it even better if you quick shot, so you can do it faster. But if you quick shot with a grenade launcher, there's a chance that they will go low aim. They don't always aim central, so sometimes quick shots with a grenade will drop and you might miss. So, and I mean, you can't really miss with him because he's right close to you, but still. But yeah, I obviously, yeah, I know about the Balrog name change thing. I was talking to my friend about that the other day because he wasn't too sure, and I was telling him about the whole Bison, Vega, and Balrog switches because of Mike Bison and M Bison and whatnot. So Capcom America, it was because of them. That's why it had to change. Really wide line coming out of the security room there, which was bad. For the rest of this now, like, I'm quite proficient at labs after the last... Or I was at the time of running this the other day. Again, easier on GameCube, so that line is nice to get around that console. Nice sort of tight line there, I was okay. Put their names on the line, I like that, that's cool. Yeah, I bet you your name. So I've run this room a few times, so I managed to get quicker at doing this now. Should have packed my parka. Slow to get off the mark, but I wanted to pre-turn so I didn't end up running into the wall. Put the lime in the coconut, as I always say. It's my way of remembering it. Don't mock me. Okay, so you like circle round and hit that switch on the side so that you're lined up for this door, and then you can see I'm holding up left, grind that wall, and then you can go up right and like sneak past them like that. If you try and dip in the middle, the left one will grab you. This area can be improved because I always forget which way it is after each ladder, so I'm like, is it left here or right? And I have to wait to confirm it and be like, oh, left. So I need to remember that. I always get them mixed up because you come up and down here, like you go back and forth a few times and it gets confusing. Okay, so lickers, I'm going to run and then walk a few and then run again. Get that one to jump, which he did, but because the first one hit me, the second one hit me because the first one stopped me. But the plan was good. The getting the second one to jump, that was correct. Claire, go through the door, please. Getting him to jump was correct, but because the first one slashed me, it slowed me down and enabled the second one to make contact. That was not part of the plan. But it was nearly there. I know, yeah, a little bit of a combo, but I was worried with the jump when the jump shot hit me, because hunters used to do that and they decap you and it's a one-shot kill. And I think lab lickers are able to do it. I think they're able to one-shot you. I'm not 100%, I can't remember, but I'd have to confirm that. But I think if you're low, like caution, they can one-shot you, because that jump slash does a lot more than normal attack, I think. Okay, a little bit of fucked up movement. I was like annoyed at this point after getting hit by the lickers, but it was okay. We'll make it back up here. Sneak past this guy, grab the card. Get some nice dodges here. Watch this. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. We're out there. Then this motherfucker, I didn't turn early enough, and I was like, oh my god, no, don't get bit by him, please. I was ready for him next time, though, don't worry. The main thing in this is, bites obviously lose a couple of seconds, but it's the health that you're worried about, because if you're in caution, I'm not sure about run speed, but your turn speed is really slow. I know that. All employees. See to the bottom platform. So that like, I'm sure on the PlayStation version, when that cutscene's finished, you're not facing the monitor anymore. I don't remember having to fully turn that much. But again, it leaves you on different frames when you cutscene skip on this version. So I failed the starter steps there, so I got fucked up here, but it was fine. Just a couple of taps on the way through. Can take that. Again, we're not, as long as we don't status change, then we're okay. I'm still in fine, I'm not in caution, so therefore we're good. And I've got heals anyway. This part of the game isn't actually scary when you're a wuss like me, because it's like, oh, I've got a fast, it's fine. Especially when you're learning it. See, there was an example, I forgot which way to go, almost like, is this the left off the ladder or right off the ladder? But we're okay, we're good, we're on the way now. Watch out for the ivy. Stop, he's going to spit, and then we're good. The reason I stop is because if I fully YOLO that, he sometimes like fucking homing shots me and gets me, like just happens to time it. But if I like stop for one step and then run again, he whiffs. Like I bait it almost. Bloodborne is worse. Tag combos, yeah, of course, stun locks. Well, the other day on stream, when I did this on PlayStation version, I lost the run to the lab lickers, because they stun locked me and just kept slashing me until I died. And she was just like, and that was it. So the Mo room, I do it the really easy way. This was the way that you do it when you're learning, but I've even seen Carcinogen run this line, like do it this way. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm just shooting everyone." One of his commentaries I watched. Excellent, are out of there. Still in good health. The previous run I did, I think on the PlayStation, one of them guys bit me on the way out, and I was like, "No, you fuck," because they're not fully dead. So if you go near their hands, if you walk near the front of them, they'll grab you. They'll grab your legs. Boom. That was a good line. Around that ivy. I went a bit wide after him, but I was just more like, holy shit, I got past him. Cool. Mashing to get out of there, yeah, I bet. Yeah, luckily these, Resident Evil isn't as intense as that. I tried to YOLO that guy instead of wasting the shot, but I thought, whatever. So, because he hit me, I'm going to pick this up and heal, and shoot this guy, because I still had the shot from the other dude that I would have fired anyway. Now I can get through the gap clean without getting grabbed again. So I can use the Mo, and then I think I heal now as I run. Yeah. So I'm back in fine, and boom, only in caution for a couple of seconds. No problem. Could have been worse, could have taken 2 bites there. Still would have fired the same amount of shots anyway, just used it on a different guy, which was probably better. I'll probably do that in future, try and YOLO the second dude. Because you can YOLO the first two guys in that first corridor. But I usually just shoot both of them because it's awkward dodges. From DMC in the shop, you're playing Bloodborne, yeah. Haven't even picked a name for this joint yet. Already I'm getting calls. Okay, so inside line here, because I didn't want to get grabbed by that motherfucker again. Boom, boom. And I nearly made the mistake of running into him again, but I was like, nah, do you know what? Fuck you. I'll take the time loss of being reversing as opposed to the time loss and the health loss of him biting me. I need to learn to hang a right when I come out of that sliding door rather than running straight out like that and getting fucking bit by him. He's not normally that wide out there either, so it's not usually a problem. But the last couple of runs for me, he's been over there like an absolute dickhead. This room's weird because it's kind of like hexagonal almost or whatever. Like every shape change, like every angle change, you should camera change. You should like position change. So like twinge right, twinge right, twinge right kind of thing. It's weird. Again, my computer shit itself there a little bit. It kind of hung, so I was like, gah, and then carried on. So now coming up to the last boss. I think this was a bit of a memey fight. I think he hits me a bit. But I was like, fuck it, just kill him, just get him dead. Cutscene skip was weird, wasn't used to where the positioning was, but it's fine. Just stand here at the edge of this guardrail and plug him with 5, and he is down. Cutscene skip. He jumped up there, so I got that. I don't even think that one hit him. That one did. 2. He needs like 7 at this point. I have to change rounds and everything. 3. 4, I think that one missed. So I'm going to say that's 4. You have to heal if he puts you in... Well, he put me straight into danger. So I was like, right, fully heal. 5, 6. Yeah, I was one shot out because one of them missed earlier. So this will be 7. Boom. It's 5 and 7. GG. Scuffed as fuck, but it was like the amount of runs I've lost to him. I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. Just whatever. At this point, you know. There we go. You can't skip this cutscene on the cutscene skip for some reason. I don't know why. But this is the only one that you have to fucking watch. But we'll, I'll roll it forward when the credits come on in a second. Just gonna sort this flower out real quick. Sorry, I'll catch up with your messages in a minute. Then we get to some Final Fantasy VII.
Sherry's unconscious.
Sherry's unconscious.
If I give it to her,
Claire, what's happening?
not now. Come on, Sherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up. Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry, you're gonna be okay. Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
Ah, my God has protected you. It will always be with you. Claire. Sherry.
Actually, I'm gonna let these credits play. Because I'm gonna go to the bathroom and stuff. So I'm gonna like treat these credits as a little pseudo break. So the final time will come up after the credits. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a few. Enjoy this nice little tune. Little Mishima's room, exactly. I'll be back in a couple. Enjoy. There you go. Only an A rank, not an S, which is only S is only available in the Japanese version anyway. The European versions, it was actually a mistranslation. You can't get an S, you can only get A. But I got an A in this version because I healed so much. But still, that's Resident Evil 2 GameCube emulator version completed in 1 hour and 13 minutes 33 seconds, or 52 minutes and something seconds in real time. Weapon get. I kind of like doing this like commentate the run after it's done aspect, because doing the resets is annoying, right? We made our second ever save. Excellent. Apparently I left that in the video. Didn't know that. Excellent, excellent.